Hi, this is Murray's Tech Time, and today I just wanted to let you know what I had said on Friday, in the comments, that I was going to keep track of that $600 budget build that's got a GPU in it. So I've been playing along with the different parts in order to keep it at that price. And I'm swapping between an R5 2600, different motherboards to go with it, and the 3100. The R3 3100 actually went way up in price. It was like ridiculous. And so I had to swap to this one. I changed the motherboard because the motherboard was way too expensive when it was the Max motherboard, the MSI motherboard, and then there was a Gigabyte Aorus motherboard, and then it got too expensive. And then there's this motherboard, which is perfectly fine for what you're doing with it. So that's pretty good. The rest of the stuff stayed almost the same, except for the video card, which I swapped out one time because I think it was a Gigabyte GTX 1650 Super, I think, was in there before, and then the Zotac became cheaper, and because the other one went up by like $20 or $30, and then the power supply, they ran out of them, but then I found the 500 watt EVGA for a little while. That was a good price. I think it was $59.99, and then the Seasonic 500. They're like one of the best brands. So I actually have that power supply in one of my systems that I've been using for over 2 years because I got it a long time ago, and it works great. Mine is modular. That one's not. That's right. So it's not exactly the same, but other than that, it's the same. So I guess the only thing that hasn't changed in it was the case. Actually, I think I did change the case once. The only thing that never changed in it was the storage and the memory. But I've been trying to keep it at around $600, and I'm succeeding. So I'll keep it going for a few more days so that you guys can have a chance to get a decent gaming computer that you can at least play games that were around a few years ago, like not too old games at full HD, and then the newer ones, well, it's going to be hit and miss depending on what the game is going to be like, because it only has 4 gigabytes of memory in that one. But you can always upgrade it, like I said before. Well, actually, with this CPU, I think you could probably go all the way up to a 2070 Super if you wanted to. But I think that might be a bit overkill. I think what I would probably do is a 2060 Super or the 5700 XT. I think those would be the two that I would go to, just to make sure. And the power supply will handle it, no problem. The motherboard will handle it, no problem. Everything will be good. There's no problem with that stuff. Now, so I just wanted to go through that. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to have a talk about. So what I did was, whenever I rebuilt my living room computer, I put in the Athlon 3000G to get at least something running in there. I've got it running in the thing right now, and it's doing an okay job, but I want to play some games on it. I know that it won't do it that very well. So what I was going to get was either a 3300X or a 2600 or a 3100. And after I started looking at what the prices and the ridiculous amount of money they want for the 3300X, and then I watched a video, and it was talking about the 3300X, the 3100X, the 2600, and the 3600. For the little bit of difference, which would be about 20 bucks Canadian, I bought the 3600. So that's going to be my CPU until the 4000 series comes out and they have a really good sale on the 3950X, and then I'll be buying the 3950X. And the graphics card that I'm using in there is my Vega 64. So I'll probably run that for a while, save up a bit, and then I will get myself whatever the equivalent of a 2070 Super right now. So I'll get myself the equivalent of that, because that's enough for me for gaming, because I'm only running it at 60 hertz. I mean, I can run 4K at 60 hertz if I want to, so I could go like all out and get the biggest one that I could, but it would just be so expensive. So I might wait till the next, not the next round, but the round after that before I go like really big GPU, because I'll have the CPU I want, and I'll have everything else that I want inside the computer, just not the right graphics card. So it'll be a couple of upgrades before I get to the GPU that I want. But I mean, that's not too bad, right? A little at a time. Anyway, so you like the video? Thumbs up. Don't like the video? Thumbs down. I want to thank you very much for watching and listening. Please stay safe and keep well. Bye.